Our society seems to be in an endless spin. We seem to be under the spell of one puppet master, and this is why most people have herd mentality. If you're one of those people that does what everyone else is doing, consider watching this video to the end, as this might change your outlook and it might change your life forever. If you enjoy content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And I can only get there if each one of you watching leave a subscribe for me. I dearly appreciate your support and you tuning in. Let's get the ball rolling. So I get it, you don't want to seem odd, you don't want to seem like an outsider, and therefore you follow the herd. You go to school, you study at college, if you're privileged, if you're lucky, you get a decent job, you retire, and you die. Now, if that is a life to you, I don't know, you have to broaden your expectations, you have to broaden your mind, because the number one reason why people follow the herd is because of FOMO.
What do you mean by that?
Simple fear of missing out. They feel like they missed out on all the opportunities. They'll feel like they're missing out on experiences that other people are having. You know, for example, let's use young people going out to a party. Those who don't go out sometimes feel like, you know what, I'm missing out on all this fun. I'm missing out on all this enjoyment, and I'm missing out on letting off some steam. But in reality, what you are doing is you're focusing on yourself. By not conforming to the herd and by not following the herd mentality, you are thinking outside of the box and you are setting yourself apart from 99% of people. So if you experience the fear of missing out, please get rid of that thought immediately as you're watching this video. Because you know what, if you just do what everyone else is doing, you're going to get the same results everyone else is getting. And that, in the majority, is mediocrity. There are a select few of us who have this different mindset. Irrespective of our circumstances, we have this different mindset. We aspire to more in life. So if you have the fear of missing out, please get rid of it, because it is only holding you back from discovering your true potential. Now, secondly, why do most people have herd mentality? Well, the answer is simple: societal acceptance. You want to be accepted by society. You want to be accepted by your peers and your friends. You want to be accepted by your loved ones, who you do everything in your power to make them proud. You do everything in your power to keep everyone happy. But we all know when we try to keep everyone happy, we are often the most unhappiest people there is, right? Someone who seems happy on the outside is not necessarily happy. Someone who seems happy on the outside might be going through so much BS that we don't even know about, because they're trying to make everyone around them happy. They're trying to accomplish that societal acceptance that we mentioned earlier. Now, societal acceptance is one thing, but if you're making yourself unhappy while, you know, striving for societal acceptance, why? Just why are you putting yourself under pressure? Why are you not saying, screw it, I'm gonna look after myself first so that I can help other people? I mean, just imagine this, right? If you are in a position where you're financially struggling or just barely scraping it, barely paying rent, how are you going to be able to help other people? How are you going to be able to really make a difference in other people's lives? The chances are you are not. And that is why I always say, help where you can, give advice where you can. Always be a generous and humble person. But in order for you to really make a difference in these people's lives, you have to have the resources to do so. And therefore, if you can focus on your own things and focus on your career, building yourself up, adding more value to yourself, that in the long run is going to allow you to help more and more people, or it is going to allow you to help the people that you're already assisting in a more intense way, in a more effective way, right? Because you can contribute more resources to them. So instead of striving for societal acceptance, strive for self-acceptance first. Thirdly, let's talk a little bit about outsiders. Now, society, with the onset of Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, society has become very judgmental, and a label gets put on you very, very easily. We often see this with people. Let's use the fitness industry as an example. People who are heavy into fitness, heavy into gym, these people always get labeled as egotistic, as self-centered, and listen, I'm not arguing, some of them are, But the majority go there to improve themselves, and the majority of these people are actually very humble and very helpful and very intelligent people. But the problem is that society immediately looks at these people or at certain groups of people and just puts a label on them. And we don't want a label put on us. We only want good labels put on us, if any. But we don't want negative labels being put on us, so we follow the herd. We try and fit in. We do what everyone else is doing because, you know, that's cool. That's the in thing. That's how everyone is going to accept me if I do what they're doing, right? So we all had that mentality at some stage, and you might still struggle with it. But the problem with this is that I like being labeled as an outsider. You should embrace being labeled as an outsider. Who wants to be normal? It is so boring, and I've realized this as of recent, you know, in my early 20s that, you know what? I'm not going to make everyone happy. I'm not going to, you know, conform to everyone's standards. I'm not going to be up to everyone's standards, and that's fine. You can never please everyone. You can never ever be accepted by anyone, because there's always that one person in the corner that's going to laugh at your ass and that's going to hate on you. So you might as well piss them off even more and strive for your own things. Strive to be a more successful person. So instead of viewing being labeled as an outsider as a negative thing, attach a positive connotation to it. Attach to it a value of, okay, you know what, I'm an outsider because I'm different, because I'm striving for a different life than you, and that just makes me that much more happier in the long run. Now, to end off this video, I'm going to say to me that the biggest and most obvious cause of herd mentality is insecurity. You fail to really trust yourself. You fail to really take that step or take that leap to achieve greater things. Because, I mean, it's human to be afraid. It's human to be afraid of failure because, oh, I can't fail. I'll be labeled as a loser. I'll feel, you know, destroyed mentally and physically. But I've said this in many videos, you should embrace that failure. If you never take that step, if you never change those habits, if you never really make that important choice, when are you going to make it? You're going to forever regret it. And you know what? If you make that choice or you take that step and you fall or you fail, that is okay. You get back up, you dust yourself off, and you keep on trying. Right? There's a lot of examples in history. I mean, Thomas Edison, when he was inventing the light bulb, failed thousands and thousands of times until he found the right material. So if he could do it, if he could persevere through thousands of times of failure, apparently, you can do that as well. If you found this video inspirational and it really touched you, all I ask of you is please leave a subscribe on the channel and please share the video with friends and family. That would mean the world to me. It would mean the world to me if you guys just, you know, spread the love, spread the positivity as much as we can, and let's grow the family. I'll see you next time.